Hey all, it's me, Laura B at Craft and See with Laura B. Coming to you from Western Washington on a Sunday morning. I don't know what day this is going up. This is the second in a row. Usually I have this You're My Inspiration Wednesday. But I found a new lady on YouTube, a new creator. I'm in love. I'm obsessed. Laurel Beard. I know you're never going to watch this. With as many subbies as you have, and you've got, from what you talk about, you got a lot going on in your life, but you have inspired me. Now, she's a card maker. I'm not a card maker. But the techniques that she uses works with junk journals. Also, the way she does her cards, I think, are beautiful and simple and not cluttered like I tend to do. And there isn't a lot of layering from the ones I saw. There's not a lot of layering this on top of this on top of that, and everything has to be perfectly straight and even, and you know how I am. You know how I get. Anyway, so today we are doing the mixed media gel sticks. Now, she has a whole playlist on gelatos. I'm not sure that these are technically gelatos. They are, let me get over and focus. They are wet or dry, and that's what I wanted, as I wanted to make sure they worked wet as well, and they do. These came from Walmart, and I'd have to get my receipt, but I want to think they were less than $15. And oh my gosh, the things you can do. Now, keep in mind, I just got this, and I've been playing all day Friday and Saturday with it. Ask Mitzi. Mitzi and I chat routinely, or regularly, I guess. On FaceTime, we FaceTime. And I've asked her, I was just obsessed with this stuff. What can you do? Now, I did show you a sneak peek in the last video, which was Mondays. And these are what I can do. I can do this. And there goes Joe. Here is watercolor. I colored my stamps, excuse me, tickle, and then spritzed it and then stamped it. And this is what you get. Not bad for my first try. Here's another one. If it evokes sunset, then perfect, I did my job. Here is, and I'll get back to the other one. Should do the other one first. Okay, this is a stencil, and we're going to be doing a stencil today. This is what it looks like, the first application. This is your ghost print. Isn't that nice? Now, these are water reactive, so you are going to need water. Now, this is good that they're in order. Oh, this is the first one I did, where I tried to do the drip method, and it is messy. And see how it looks up here? This is what happens when you coat everything with white gesso. Now, I am using a mixed media paper. And then I went ahead with my white gesso, not this one, and just painted it all, let it dry. Here is another stencil. That's the first rubbing. Here's the ghost print. So it's kind of like a mono printing in a way, where you can get the second. Here's another watercolor stamp. Again, not very good, and it got all smudged. I will say that, what was I saying? These pencils, gel sticks, they take a long time to dry. Long time. So here's my Halloween one. I hope. And then here's another fall. Okay, so these are, like I said, these are water reactive. They work best if you coat it with gesso. Now, she specifically said white gesso. I'm sure clear gesso would work, you know, because gesso, I don't know. I shall try it. Sorry, sip of coffee. Anyway, so this is what we plan on doing today. Now, I only have 3 of these. Oh, no, I do have more. Yeah, I have more of these cut, because what I did yesterday, and I just did it again, is I just ripped out a bunch of papers and then white gessoed them and then set them aside to dry. And I did 4 more just before I started this video, because Oh my gosh, I am obsessed. And this is not only the only technique we're gonna do. It's like this whole week is gonna be dedicated to Laurel Beard because she's just so inspiring. If you like mixed media, she has a playlist on the gelatos. She has a playlist on the alcohol inks. And those are the ones that I'm going to be focusing on. Oh, hang on. There. I got a little damp. All right. So what are we going to do? Okay. Well, first we're going to take this one. And I'm going to figure out what I want to show. The beautiful thing about these is you can, there we go. I'm going to tape my stencil down. Come on now. Come on, straighten up and fly right. Where's my washi tape? I need to get my old Ucky, the washies that I don't like the most, out. And I'm telling you, somebody help me. Somebody help. Okay, whatever. I'm looking for washi tape that I don't care about. Because I'm tired of using all my good washi tape that I like. Okay, I've just gone selectively blind. Selectively blind. We'll just use this. These are my new Halloween ones. And I plan on sending some to at least one person that I know would appreciate it. Terror time! Now I am kind of trying to be strategic with my tape, as in putting it over the ones that I don't want anything on. This is going to be a little difficult because, you know, there we go. Would you stop moving? There. So how is everyone on this fine Sunday morning? Did you do amazing things this weekend? Well, I put the new automatic chicken door in the chicken coop. I had to redo, I ripped up the entire door area. The people that made it for me, they did a really good job. But you had to remove everything to do the chicken door. For me to be able to do the chicken door correctly. I went ahead and got a new piece of plywood, ripped all the dooring out so there was just the opening, you know, because it came with a wooden sliding door. Let's see, this moved just a scotch. Just a little bit. Sorry if you see my big fat head. I apologize for that. Ain't no one got time to see that. There. Yes, I'm being liberal with my use. Anyway, so I ripped off the facing, cut out the, for the door in the new plywood, reinstalled all of that, and finally got the chicken door to work the way I want it to. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of color. Now these, they twist up, but they're very soft, very buttery. A little goes kind of a long way. So I'm just coloring kind of around. That one needs to go down a little bit. Around the stencil. Sorry. And what I try to do, if there's another color on it, I just try to wipe it off. So it doesn't. How about a little there? Let's put some yellow. Now, I think I did see alcohol inks at Walmart. I think they were alcohol inks. They didn't say they were alcohol inks. You know how they do. But if you read the fine print, it talked about alcohol inks. But the main front of it, I mean, you really had to look for that. That wasn't just going to show you. Looking to see if I want another flower. We'll do flower here. One thing I don't like about my stencils is they get all yucky. Let's do green, 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 green. I don't know what that's supposed to be, but it's going to be a plant in my head. You know, stems. Come back and color that green. Or blue is what I meant. And this, actually, oops, I'm going to use a little bit of yellow. So, I was gone last week. I had a medical procedure. Again, I just wipe this off. So I don't, there, and it comes off very easily, kind of. I kind of buried that one in there. There. And I'm going to get a wet rag. Now this, obviously, like I said, is water reactive. Now, I have a hard time with enough oils in my fingers to get this really going. But this is what you're going to do. You're just going to kind of use a finger tool, use a brush. You don't like getting your fingers messy. Mitzi. Use a brush. In fact, why don't we just try a brush? It's going to have to be wet, though. That's the key. So you need it at least damp. Ooh, that's got color in it. There. Is it out? I might not be able to use that one. Sorry. Here, we'll use one of these. If you saw that, yes, I used my old grungy hoodie sleeve to do that. So let's see what it looks like this. And as you can see, this shows up more texture. I'm not cleaning my brush always. Ooh, I forgot this guy. Why don't we color him a darker blue? There. Take our brush, make sure that it's got some water on it, because remember, these are water reactive. The nice thing about them is once they dry, they're golden. They're not going to go anywhere. You're not going to have to worry about, oh, where'd they go? Kind of muddied that up. So let's slap a bit more blue on it. All right, quiet, concentrating, quiet, whatever. Here, let me get my white one. My Izzy girl is over there sucking her blankie because I'm not paying any attention to her, except for just glancing over. All right, so I'm gonna come over here, kind of do this, do a little bit of blending, get some off my. Just bring this over here. Bring this over here. This didn't get enough yellow. It shows enough of the yellow though. Okay. And I'm just, as you can see, going through here like this. This is I wish I would have gotten that little bitty one taped down. Sorry. Oh. Alright, I'm going to put another little bit of yellow through here. Go back through there. Do a little bit there, a little bit, a little bit, a little bit. Alright. Get rid of the green. There. And like I said, I'm no artist. I don't know art rules, if there are. I mean, I know there are. Like, I have yet to have anybody be able to explain the whole, what do you call it? Where the light's coming from. I get it in theory, I guess. It's in practice. And here we are, my lovelies. Now, my stencils aren't the best. I'm sure if you had a rockin' stencil that laid down flat and didn't have any doohickeys to lift up. All right, so now what we're going to do. So yay, this. Put it aside to dry. Come back under. And this time, come on. Why do things go on so easily the first time and then the second time they just don't? Good enough. So I'm going to go ahead and take the rag. And I'm just going to do this. Ooh, stop moving. Stop moving, stop moving, stop moving. There. Actually, that's a little bit too damp. So here we go. And I'm coming through here, as you see. Being very quiet because I'm caught in the moment. You know, you get caught up in what you're doing, and so this is just me wiping all the extra that didn't come off. Quit moving. Close enough. Kind of. There we go. Good enough. Damn it. Darn it. Sorry. And this is kind of what it looks like when it stops moving around on you. Not so thrilled with that. But for a background, for, you know, a watercolor, you could put a sentiment right there and all people would see was this. So actually, this would be really good on either a greeting card or a tag, or even a pocket, depending on the size of your journal. I mean, you could fold down the edges and make it gusseted, but I really like it. I think for it's user-friendly. You know, I mean, yeah, it's a trial and error, isn't everything. What I want to do is, let's put down, no, yeah. I want to do this on another piece of paper. Not because, just because I want to see. We're playing. And I didn't even set the timer. I don't know how long this video is. My bad. Some of this is paint, so it's not going to come off. But I'm just seeing what I can get as I clean off my kind of try to clean it off. Alright, good enough. Close enough for government work. So there we go. Just stamp off, clean off. Let's save our washi. Our Terror Time washi. It has been nice this weekend. We went from like 56 to 73 and up. Yesterday was 80. Today it's in mid 70s supposedly, and tomorrow, yeah, tomorrow's in the low 60s, I think, with rain. All right. So what was the next one I was going to do? That's what we're going to do. All right. Another way of using these is to just go to town and pick colors you like and commence to scribbling. And I am just not so randomly, but random. Don't care. Okay, I don't have to clean that off. There's nothing on there. Let's do some yellow, which has some green on it, so that'll be cool. Ooh, I got it all over me, all over my shirt. Again, just use my hands. It's your first tool that you ever have. And I'm just going to kind of fill in the spots. All right. Now, why don't we just use a blending brush? It will give it a, well, I haven't done my finger yet. So I have to do this. Get my finger slightly damp. And then just go across. And like Bob Ross says, blend it out. Try to remember to go from the outside in. The one thing I have not been able to figure out with these, and if somebody has played with these and has figured out, please let me know, but it's the fingerprints from trying to hold the card still, and I've tried taping it. Yeah, that doesn't work. So there's always fingerprints, which just vex me. It vexes me greatly. Try to keep everything clean whilst I do this. And one more. So yeah, I get that this kind of thing stresses some people out. Well, I mean, I don't get it. I've heard that. I don't understand it. You know how it is when you really like something and it's like, how come you don't like that too? All right. Now watch, watch, watch. So this one is going to go like this. And I only want this butterfly. So I am going to take this because it is little and can get where I want it to. Now, watch. So we're going to go through here and we're going to remove color. That's all we're doing, is removing this color. And you can use your finger, you can use a rag. I'm using this because I don't want any other part of this die to, here, come up here with this, to, I don't want it to get into any other. It's not a die, it's a stencil. I know this. I don't want to use any other stencil part of it. So I am coming through here and I am just getting off as much color as I want. Okay. I think I'm satisfied with that. Are you ready? Are you ready for some football? There we go. And that is our image. I'm not even going to bother trying to make another one with that. So this is what we have. I really, really, really like it. Oh, I've got a little... Just kind of smooth that out. Now you can see, obviously, that the brush makes a far different impression on the paper. Blend everything. Ew, shoot right over my forehead, little butterfly. Crap on a crap cracker. Oh well. I know I'm playing around, messing too much. 3 hairs and some hair. 3 hairs and some hair. I was asking somebody the other day, I'm like, do you think Bob Ross knew how many people he influenced? Even people like me that aren't painters, remembering to do the, 3 hairs and... Crap! 3 hairs and some air. Sorry about that. I like it. I liked it lots. Lots, 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 lots. So that's how I did the hummingbird. Now we're going to do some drip. I'm going to show you the drip method. Which I did some, but they're drying. Because like I said, they take friggin' forever to dry. And let me find where that one went because I stuck my finger in it. I need to rearrange stuff in here so I can actually have a drying spot, which I do not have. Oops, sorry. Concrete floor. Where'd the other one go? It was right here and I moved it because it wasn't a good place for it. I shall find it. So this is my attempt at the drip and a Halloween drip. So I did red, then I did black, and then I just sprayed it a lot to get it to do that. Again, Laurel does this so much better than I could ever dream of doing it. So I would definitely refer you to her in order to get a better, maybe a better handle on it, and maybe she explains it better in a way that I cannot. All right. Again, I do something with something. I remember it fell. And I remember picking it up. Because it fell. But where did I put it once I picked it up? I have no idea. And that happens to me with alarming frequency. And don't touch that. Where I put something somewhere and then I never find it for like hours. So here we go. We're putting that up there. It's not up there. Not here. Huh. Who knows? I also do what I call the wander and set. I have something in my hand, go into another room, set it down. Don't remember what I do with it. This I did a good hour ago maybe, and it's still damp. So they do take a very long time to dry. That, you just got to be mindful of that. Huh. Wow. Well, we will do a different one. What I'm going to do is take some pink I'm going to kind of do party. A little bit of pink, get some pop of color. Some yellow. Get the pink off of there. There we go. And this stuff seems, I guess, to last. I don't know. I just bought them. We'll find out. I mean, this kind of thing is kind of one of those things that after a while, you know, the obsession. Once you feel like you've kind of mastered it a little bit, the obsession fades to a degree. Okay. Did that. Ink colors, do whatever you want to it. And then you're going to spray it within an inch of its life. And just let it drip. Let it drip. There. And we're going to let that dry. There. Now we're going to let it dry. And depending on what you want to do, this would be perfect for a journal card. You know, I have these, they're 9 by 12s. I have them 6 by 4.5 size. You can cut them down. They don't need to be this size. You can make it bigger. You can do whatever you want, right? Because it's your world. Trying to get that drip, 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 drip. There we go. Just kind of. And I'm going to put this one up here. So remind me next time I'm like, where'd it go? I put it right up there on the shelf. All right. I'm not sure how long I've been going. Cannot really see. Oh, 32 minutes. Half an hour. All right. Did the, whatever you call it, where I reversed the thing, wiped off the color. Oh, we'll do one of these again. And we're going to do a fish shape. Unfortunately, you know, it is what it is, but I didn't cut the size. I could have cut it 6 by 6. But what's the point? Actually, no, you're going to leave it. You're going to leave it. You're going to use your washi tape. Tape this down once I get it on there as straight as I possibly can, which is never straight enough for me. I'm telling you people, I am not joking when I say that I really am about things being even and straight. You know, the volume, if it has numbers, the volume, you know, in your TV or stereo, wherever you're at, car, if it's numbers, it has to be an even number. If it's bars, it has to be an even number of bars. I will change it if it's not. Sometimes, once in a while, I can let it go. But no, not really. Not really. Since this is, I'm going to just kind of try to tack that little corner down. And no, I just can't get over it. I try, trust me. I try to get over this. All right, now go ahead and sit down again. All right, so, on this, again, it's just a matter of, let's put this one down, take one down, pass it around. 99 bottles of gelato on the wall. And I try to be really light because it is really, really soft and I don't want it to mash so much in the grooves. You know, I want it to... I keep misting all my stuff. There we go. Again, I'm trying to do no rhyme, no reason. Just put some colors down. And it may not be what you would do, and that's fine. It doesn't have to be what anybody else does. You do you. You do you, boo, and let them do them, and it'll all work out. Or it won't, you know? There. All right. So now the magic comes, and I really am liking the texture that this is giving me. But I would like one just a scotch bigger. Different shape. Excuse me. I'm trying to say, you know, I feel like I don't have anything to say lately. Let's see. Izzy is being a good girl. Yes, she is. So I am going to just lightly get some of this color off when I do this. Just kind of wipe it off and try to blend it. Again, like I said, I have no... Yeah, I don't like that, that's for sure. So I'm going to blend it this way, and it makes it green. Okay, and I'm sure y'all knew that. Like I said, I'm not an expert. You want somebody that knows what they're doing. I know there are others, but try Laurel Beard, and I will obviously link her channel. I will link the playlist of her gelatos. Yeah, just something's on there. Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit darker blue. Obviously, yellow and blue make green. But let's just go over and see if I can put a little bit more. Something. And all I'm doing is muddying it. So, we're going to go in here with some Hoyful. And see if I can do something with that instead. I don't have a... there we go. That's working out a little bit nicer for me. Blend, 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 blend. Blend, 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 blend. Alright, so I think I'm satisfied with this as much as I'm going to be. If I monkey with it anymore, it's going to be worse. So here's our reveal. We do have some chunky chunks right here. Getting some tweezers to see if I can get that off. There. Didn't need to get that on there. There. Okay, so here's what it looks like. The first. Not too happy with this because I didn't mind my colors. And, you know, my stencil bleeds or I do it wrong. Whichever. Probably I'm doing it wrong. So I'm going to take this. Now I got to set this aside because it is wet and they do take a very long time to dry, and I learned that kind of the hard way. Kind of the hard way. I'm feeling like I sound awfully nasally right now. I apologize. I don't know what it is. I just suddenly got... Ooh, come now. Come back here. Come back here. And on these, obviously, you're completely free to take off cut the sides to get rid of the part that doesn't work. All right, here we go. Once again, and this one I'm going to start from here. I feel like I'm missing just a bit on the bottom. Come on, come on, come on, you can do it. You can do it. There. Trying to be a little bit more mindful of of my blending with the colors. You know, because obviously some are stronger and are going to, I'm not sure I'm going to like this one, to be truthful. Come up here, go over to the reds, pick up some of the yellow, go back into the orange with some of that purple pink, and we'll go right back up into the reds. Now again, I'm probably doing this completely, what do they call it, backwards? There. But it's my project, right? Alright, here we go. I almost like that one better. Almost. I think I do. Kind of think I do. Alright, so I think I have done all of the techniques. I hesitate to call them techniques when, you know, I'm so bad at it still. I mean, I'm okay. I shouldn't say I'm bad at it. I'm still new. This is only like day 3 that I've been playing with them. So, you know, I don't feel like there's much of a learning curve. If you're really good with watercoloring and that kind of thing, painting, this will be very simple for you. You know, like I said, not an artist. Never took art classes. Don't know color from... Heck, I can barely remember Roy G. Biv, and I learned that, and you don't want to know how many years I was when I learned that. Anyway, alright, so we have done the wipe off. Let me put all these, put my tools away, comes in a cute little carrying case. Put it back in the drawer it goes into. Oh, look. How does something fit in a drawer one time and then you turn around and it does not fit the next time? I'll never know that. All right, so here's the original. Here's the reverse. See, I don't even know the terms. Is this the negative? Is this the ghost? I don't know. I really don't. Let me stand up, which means I have to move my chair, and it's going to make a hellacious noise unless I pick it up. Okay. Make sure everything's on frame. So, there's this one, the original. Here's the ghost print. Here's the original. Here's the ghost print. And then here is this one, which is my favorite. Actually, I like this one too. These two. Get your fingers off of them because it's still wet. Anyway, much more things you can do with this. So many more things. But I think for now, we've gotten a good start. I don't want them to touch each other because they are wet. Alright, so if you like what you have seen, please, 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 please give me a thumbs up. Drop a comment in the comment box. That really helps get my channel out there. Really funny though, I was, you know, you go on your subscriptions page and you have all these things, or you're watching a video and there's a list of recommendations right next to it. I showed up in it. I showed up and I was so excited. I was like, look at that. Anyway. So, drop a comment in the comment box, gets me noticed. Subscribe if you have not. Hit the notification bell so you'll know when I've uploaded. Again, sorry about last week. You know, medical stuff. Everything's okay. Just a screening. You know how you get old and then you have to do all this stuff. So, anyway, subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Share with your friends. Please, 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 please. Anyway, and on that note, yeah, I'm just going to keep this over there so I can get my petty little fingers in them. On that note, I bid you adieu and peace out. Bye, guys.